Yo, yo, yo. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I knew I took a break, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. We're going to break down the Little Woody trial, right? Now, check. Little Woody on stand, he all over the internet. He done went viral. All that for you already know what. All right, we ain't got to go there. They told me tone it down just a little bit. All right. So now check. We gonna show Little Woody on stand, him speaking on the thing. He testified. No one thought he was gonna testify, and he testified. All right. And this is it. He said, I ain't going to jail. I'm not doing no time until Thug get out. I'm trying to distance myself from him. All I cared about was myself, Little Woody. Nobody else but myself, I want y'all to understand. So Thug ain't control me. I wasn't under no YSL. You know what I mean? I was doing me. And that was it. And I ran with YSL. They really call that affiliate. You know what I mean? But, however they want to call it, that's how they call it. Now, if you subscribe, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell, hit the notification bell. And the main thing, I'm going to say it again, subscribe and hit the notification bell so y'all understand what time it is. All right? All right. You know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm on. This is what we're going to do, right? We're going to ride today. This is about Lil Woody. Lil Woody been doing his thing. He's social media trainer. I even watched the joint with Little Woody driving the car. If y'all didn't watch that, I don't remember the name of the channel, but it's a joint. They put in Little Woody driving a car, right? Little Woody. Hey, yo, listen, this is what it is, right? We watching, remember the Goodfellas, right? Because we like to ride here. So we're gonna take a few rides today because I'm in the mood, so I'm gonna take you off for a ride. Remember the Goodfellas with Joe Pesci, right? Remember Joe Pesci? Joe Pesci is Little Woody. Joe Pesci is Little Woody. Y'all can't sit here and watch this. I think I deserve a round of applause for that one. All right? I think I deserve a round of applause for that one. Relax, y'all. Man, let me finish this story, please. Now, Little Woody's Joe Pesci. Remember little Joe Pesci, Goodfellas? If you ain't see it, might be out of your generation or whatever. Go see Goodfellas. You got to see Goodfellas if you want to see Little Woody, right? This is Little Woody, right? Now, in the courtroom. Little Woody started a whole indictment. He got the feds all on Thug. Little Woody didn't think that's what he was doing. I'm going to break it down, right? I'm going to break it down real nice and easy, right? Let me take my time to do it. Lil Woody didn't really understand that they was gonna go get fed, Thug. So what Little Woody did is, anytime they picked him up, the feds, they in their own lane. We're gonna take you on two lanes. That's why I said we're taking a ride. All right, I'm gonna break it down to you. They got two lanes. You got the federal lane, and the federal lane is when we was kids and we played cops and robbers. Remember cops and robbers when we was a kid? Okay. So now we're playing cops and robbers. The cops is the cops. That's the Detective Thorpe and the whole team with Fannie Willis and all them, right? Those are the cops, right? But this is real life. And then over here, we got, the crooks. You know what I mean? The criminals. The cops against the robbers. Those are the robbers, but they're drug dealers, and gangbangers now. See how things evolve. So now that's what they are. So you got the cops trying to get, the robbers. So if they're trying to get the robbers, they're trying to find a weak link. So they arrest somebody that's always out there, which is Joe Pesci. Right? So now they arrest Joe Pesci, a.k.a. Little Woody. When they arrest Joe Pesci know everything. He's a wise guy. Wise guy. He talks slick. He thinks he's bigger than everybody. That's a wise guy. He's arrogant. A wise guy's everything. John Gotti is the official wise guy. Round of applause to John Gotti. Round of applause to John Gotti. I might do another John Gotti story because I stir things up over here. If y'all want another John Gotti story, put it in the comment. I'm getting another John Gotti story. I might even bring somebody over here to tell about John Gotti. You want me to tell you? Bring you some people that actually sat there, the phone ringing and all that. I don't even know where the phone went. That ain't my joint. That's somewhere else. So now, that's John Gotti, right? Ultimate wise guy, This is Joe Pesci on stand. That's how y'all look at this and y'all will enjoy this. Little Woody is the greatest. Let me play this, man, so I can get right back, right into this real quick and let you see where we at. All right? Now, Little Woody, talk to him. The prosecutor gonna talk first to ask a question, and I'm gonna break down what Little Woody said.
All right. So, did you tell Detective Thorpe that when you met with Kel at the Cascade skating ring, he asked you to call Thug?
Okay, so this what happened.
Okay.
The police kept locking me up for whatever they could. Every time I came out the door, the police was on me. And they keep bringing up Thug's name. So what I did was, to get him off of me, I said, Thug did this, Thug did that, Thug did, because I knew they would never, I knew he didn't do it. And then in my mind, I knew that the police would never go mess with him. So it was easy for me to try to throw the blame out on him to get them out for me. And that's what I was doing from all these years. I don't remember what I don't told them in the past. But my whole motive was, Thug did it because I knew he didn't do it, and they couldn't lock him up. And they keep talking about it, Thug. So guess what I'm going to tell them? Yeah. What else you want me to tell them? Yeah, he killed this person? Yeah, he did that. That's what I'm going to do. And that's right now. If I walk out this thing and they say, the police stop me now. Hey, man, give me something about Thug. About to make something about him again.
On January 11, 2015, when you went to...
All right, let me break that down, right? What he's saying right there is right. The police kept stopping him. They tell him they want Young Thug. They come in and they say, yo, Joe Pesci, we don't want you. We want John Gotti, a.k.a. Young Thug. Right, so now we want Young Thug. So whatever you tell us, if you tell us something good enough, we'll let you go. Let's play this game, what they call cat and mouse. Right, this is cops and robbers, but this is when you're dealing with dumb cops. That's what Woody is labeling Detective Thorpe as a dumb cop. You're going to hear all of this. He's saying he tell him what they want to tell him. You want me to tell him that Thug did it so I can get out? I'm going to tell you Thug did it so I can get out. You know, this is the ultimate, rats theory. You know what I mean? Save myself. Forget everybody else. Save myself, forget everybody else. That's the ultimate rat theory. And that's what we have going on with Woody. Like, he's telling you straight up, I'm a rat. He's showing you in real life time how a rat thinks. This is not to disrespect him. I'm just analyzing this and breaking this down from a psychological point. Little Woody's letting them know that you ask me who did something, you want that person, and if I give you that person, then you would let me go. That's what Woody is comprehending. So he said, I could work this to my advantage. I'll say any name they want, whenever they want, however they want, and they're going to let me go. A man of honor would say no. I would not say any name. But then you have what they call a rat. Now, you got little Woody, and he said, man, I'm going to tell him what I need to tell him. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all looking at it from where we at right now, that Woody is comical, he's entertaining, and he's even lovable to some of you guys. You know what I mean? Not to me. I'm just breaking it down. He's just entertaining to me. So this is Little Woody, so you understand. So Little Woody's an entertaining little character, right? But he's a lovable character to y'all. See, I like to, give y'all the two parallels so you can see how I think, how you think, right? This is how the street think. I still have a street mentality, but I'm no longer on the street. I'm trying to reach the youth, and second generation after the youth, and third generation that might have missed the ball because I dropped the ball and I wound up in prison for 26 years. So Little Woody said, I'm going to drop it on any goddamn body I want to drop it on. So then it goes over there, asks him about the skating ring. Now, Woody would say, I ain't trying to recall. That's some shit that I did. I'm not trying to talk about what I did. But this is how they're going to trick him. She's staying nice and calm. Listen to this prosecutor. She did very well. And I'm even going to say that you're not going to like it. For a black woman, she did very well. You know what I mean? Because normally they get up there and they act like the older chick and they think that they running things because they have been running things, but they haven't been cameras in the courtroom and they haven't dealt with Little Woody. You know what I mean? So Little Woody is over here now, and he's meeting these type of people for the first time. And I love it, Woody, and I got to give you a round of applause for that suit. We got to give Little Woody a call. Before you come from a T-shirt looking all swagged out to looking like straight like the celebrity. Whoever you got managing you, Little Woody, keep him, Don't think this is the bad you. I got to keep it real because you on one side, now you on the police side. You know what I mean? And I still have the criminal mentality that I'm trying to reach the people. The criminal mentality is not the mentality to have. But I understand it, so I'm capable of wisdom in it. You know what I mean? Like wise words spoken. You know, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Knowledge is know the ledge. Wisdom is wise words spoken. And understanding is a sweet flow of mathematics. You understand? Where everything just moves into currency. And that's what I'm doing right now with my words to captivate what you're saying on a serious level, but you're captivating them on an entertainment level. Two levels. Two levels once again. Right? Pardon me with that. So y'all can put all in the comments, oh, you're coughing, you're sick, you're this, you're that. You know, you need to stop smoking. I know I need to stop smoking. Just smoke the black and mild. Kill me. You know what I mean? At least I didn't let the feds kill me. You know. But anyway, let me ride back. So that's little Woody. So that's my skating ring. Woody mad about the skating ring, and he said something back here. Let me see what Woody said. Let me run this back a little bit right here. All right, let's get Woody over here, and we're gonna see what he said.
And they keep talking about it, So guess what I'm gonna tell them? Yeah. What else you want me to tell them? Yeah, he killed this person. Yeah, he did that. That's what I'm gonna do.
Stop. And by him doing that is what made them get a rock on for Thug, thinking that they could get Thug now because he done said that I'm willing to cooperate against John Gotti. So they grabbed him as the Joe Pesci, you know, a.k.a. what's the other one name? I don't even try to remember them type of people name, but Sammy the Bull. You know what I mean? Sammy the Bull. You know, I'm on John Gotti's side, Sammy. You know, I'm just letting you know. I'll pick the side with that. All right, hold on, let me ride.
And this right now, if I walk out this thing and they say, the police stop me now, hey man, give me something about Doug, about to make something about him again.
You know what he said? He gonna make something up about a man to put the police, right, the cops on his robber partner. He gonna make something up. You heard that? Make something up. You see, that's where the ratting right here begins. This is what you call ratting. What he's doing now is he's trying to clean up his ratting by going up there and keeping it 100 and let them know I'm from the struggle, I'm from the street. He even let them know at one point that you're gonna hear where he's telling them, y'all know this is wrong what y'all doing, this black people coming at us. This is how deep this is. This is, I'm calm today because I really want y'all to understand that this is one of those videos, man. Because this is real life history playing out right here. This is our Sammy the Bull. You know what I mean? Our Nicky Barnes of our time, you know, is what we're looking at now.
January 11, 2015, when you went to speak to the police, when they called you, did they ask you about Thug or did they ask you about the murder of Donovan Thomas?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did you go down to the police department on your own to tell them that you did not kill Donovan Thomas?
Did I go on my own?
Did you walk into the police?
See, yo, Woody slick, right? Woody's thinking about the question. When he stops and he ponders it, right? I know when little Woody look at this, he's going to understand. Because this is not to disrespect little Woody, but little Woody, I got to let the people know who you are and what's going on, right? That's my duty, you know. That's what I made a promise to Allah that I come out here that I would work with the youth, and that's what I'm doing. Now, little Woody is thinking, right? How do I answer this question? Right or wrong, little Woody? Woody, you know it. Come on, son. I'm talking directly to you. Right? I know the power of social media because that's how deep my mind gets. So I know little Woody has access to watch this. So I might talk to a few different characters today. And Woody is definitely a character. No disrespect to him, but he's what you call, you know, he's that character. Now, he's trying to think what he's going to respond, so he needs her to repeat it again so he could think of his response. Because he's trying to do the best he can on the stand because he's an intelligent manipulator. This is a world-class hood manipulator on a lower level. You understand what I'm saying? He's down here. You understand what I'm saying? That's why he's a little confused because you're not supposed to see the first facial expressions and none of that. You're supposed to have your poker face on all the time, but he's showing you all types of faces. That's what y'all laughing at. How many people done looked at it and said, man, look at his face, look at his face, look at his face. See, that's the poker face. He's giving it away, so he's down here. I would have looked him dead in the eye and tell him, look, man, I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what it is. And if you chose to send him on the wrong direction, Woody, that's not ratting. So let me speak on that. Let me ride on that. If Woody would have got stopped You understand what I'm saying? Back then. So y'all could put this, I'm gonna give you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing and public trolls something to go at now. I'm gonna say something that yo clowns might think is controversial, which is cut and dry. If Woody was to send them on the wrong direction and said there was a white dude in a pickup truck came through, you always come through here late at night and they do drive-bys. You know what I mean? And it was a bunch of white dudes with long hair, they had the Confederate flag and da-da-da. That's not right. And I'm not saying I'm a white dude. We say even Mexican dudes. We say, you know what I mean, anything other than black dudes, because then they'll associate it to the gang. So that's why we eliminating black, so y'all don't think that it's racist, because you know you rat bastards. So now if you said a Chinese group came through here, right? Yeah, let's say Chinese, you know, Asian. An Asian group come through here, and they did a drive-by, and they came to the roller skate rink also, and they did this and they did that. That wouldn't have been ratting, talking to the police to tell them that, because that's a blatant lie. And that's what Woody's trying to explain, that in his mind, he's thinking as long as he tells them any lie, he's not ratting. But from the lies you're telling, it gives them someone to investigate. If he would have said it was an Asian gang on a joint with a, you know, whatever flag on it, you know, they would have been, you know, looking for something that don't exist. You understand? So that's not telling when you're telling something that don't exist, which is a lie. You understand what I'm saying with that now? So that's where Woody's at, right? But he's caught up in that debacle, so he's trying to think how to answer the question. Let's play this back. Let's see. I don't know if y'all got that, but we're going to do what we got to do. Let me show my man little Woody real quick. Hey. All right.
Department by yourself to tell them on the morning of January 11, 2015, that you did not kill Donovan Thomas?
I don't recall.
Okay. So you don't recall going to the police, or you don't recall why you...
I don't recall none of that. I just know that every time the police was after me, trying to get...
Right there, he's talking too much. She done opened him up with that nice, quiet voice. I'm going to get back to little Woody, but right there is the start, is where she opened him up.
They kept bringing his name up, and I knew that they had me what I had, so I was like, yeah, whatever y'all wanted to say, I was it. That's why I told Gaither and Dennis, and that's why they kept coming after me, because they felt like, okay, they can make a case out of him or whatever they trying to do.
See, they can make a case off of Young Thug or whatever they're trying to do by using him. He understood that by telling these lies. Woody didn't think these lies could come back to haunt his man, Young Thug, but now they did. Now, Woody feels bad about what he did because Woody didn't really know what he was doing when he did what he did. You understand what I'm saying? So now, little Woody is trying to explain to them why I did what I did, let my man Thug go. I lied. I pled guilty to my crimes that I committed. I served my time, so it's over with. That's what little Woody is thinking. But wrong, little Woody. Because we riding. You wrong. The reason why you wrong, little Woody, is because, right, you sitting there and you believe that they can't go at Young Thug. That's the state. They have a whole nother level that's called...
By using him, he understood that. By telling these lies.
I don't even know what is playing. Hold up. You see this Siri? Yo, my phone just started talking. Stop talking. You know what I mean? So y'all, when they say that they watching this, that's how they watching this. That's how they got the dudes down there in that Julio Folio joint. Same way. I'm just talking, having my show, and Siri picked up and started talking, so y'all witnessed that. But anyway, little Woody thinking they can't do nothing with it, so we didn't think they can't do nothing with it because he's telling a bunch of lies. The whole time they're investigating, and now they seeing that here there's a young black man that's making millions. He's doing this thing. Yeah, then don't do it then. Shut up. Both of them talking crazy. I ain't even talking to him, right? So I'm talking about my Siri, right? So this the phone you call on, 917-680-9091. I keep it next to me. I answer when I'm not busy. If I'm in the field, I can't answer it. Now let's ride back to Little Woody. Little Woody thinking nothing could happen. So he's making all kinds of lies. He's saying this, he's saying that. And as he's saying, I'm going to tell you what you want to hear, as long as you're going to let me go. But he didn't know that they was investigating. They was trying to cooperate and verify that the evidence was real, that Little Woody was going. They knew it wasn't real, but they was trying to put it together to see how they could make it real by making Woody the center of attraction. You understand? Woody's really being the puppet master to these clowns over here in the DA's office, right? So they trying to make him the puppet master, saying that, you know, he's in the middle of the hub, and all the spokes is the different names that Woody's going to give, and we're going to use those to testify against Thug using, you know, my man Little Woody in the middle. So now they're using Little Woody in the middle as the hub. You know what a hub is when you got the spokes coming off. So now they need, him to build, spokes and them to help build spokes by them talking to those spokes and they spawn other spokes, which is really other rat bastards. See, this is how rat bastards created. You get a king rat, right, and you put him in the middle of the hub. That's Woody. And then you get anybody that little Woody say, and those are the spokes. As those are the spokes in the wheel to trying to build the wheel that they could take into court and show the judge rolls perfectly in balance of a RICO charge, of a RICO statute. You understand that? So now, while we got that, they trying to build it using Little Woody. Little Woody sits there and he gives them the spokes give them other spokes, which is other rat bastards. You understand? So all the rat bastards make a wheel that runs over the real men. And right now, that real man they trying to run over is Young Thug. You understand? So Woody's telling, I'm going to tell you whatever you want me to tell, man. I'll even tell on any goddamn body. I don't want to say the name I was going to say because it's not to disrespect nobody. But anyway, check.
So they knew that, okay, we gonna get Woody today. He gonna have something to say about and it's wrong. And y'all is wrong because y'all know that I'm full of, and y'all keep trying to drag me in here to bring up, y'all know I don't say it. Why is y'all doing that? Leave me alone. Because y'all gonna charge me for what I did. I don't did the time for the crimes y'all caught me for.
And that's where Little Woody is right, but he's wrong. He's right because he did the time for those in the state court. But Little Woody, you need to watch this before you go back on. That was the state court. They could use all those acts that you got convicted, pled guilty, served the time for in the state court, and bring them over into a federal court, into a RICO charge. And by bringing it over into a RICO charge, then they would charge you for the same crimes that you admitted and served time for that you think is out the way. In the feds, it gets open, but they get open as what they call an overt act. An overt act is the furtherance of a conspiracy, a RICO, a CCE, or any illegal criminal organization going against the United States of America. And that's what they're working on, a federal RICO. They let Fonnie Willis and them play with it there because everything they're getting from this trial, it's going to either be a mistrial or Young Thug going to be acquitted. They're going to celebrate him, and I'm going to celebrate him because he deserved that. You know what I mean? This is what's going to happen with the Young Thug trial. Then after that happened and we go back to our life, he's throwing these parties, he get another taste of the real world, and then they come up with what they call a federal RICO Act charge. And it's not wishing bad on them. I'm just telling you what they're going to do. This is just the facts. Call me your holistic black genie. You know? So this is what they're going to do, because this is how the feds work. They did this before, 30 years ago, to me and my comrades. So that's how I know to tell y'all what time it is. So you got these rat bastards and flip-flop winning in public trolls that's going to try and say, you know, all types of stuff about what I'm saying. That's not going to make no sense, but I'm just giving it to y'all raw. And you trolls and rat bastards need to really watch this so you understand what's going on and you contributing to the demise of our people. You know what I mean? 50 years from now, they'll look back at all you internet dudes that disrespecting each other on YouTube and disrespecting, you know, me and, you know, other black people and so on by just looking at the slanderous problems that the black people is going through, which is no more than God sending his devils to go out there and try our people to see if they have faith. See how strong their faith is, because the devil said there's no way that your people have faith like that. That's like Job. I should ride with Job, right? But I'm not. I'm gonna go on to this back to Woody real quick. That's another one with Job.
Would you mind your language while we're sitting here in court?
I'm trying to. I'm on. Y'all need to give me a break because my blood pressure is real high. I keep telling y'all, leave me alone.
Okay. And the quick.
You see what he said? He said my blood pressure real high. I keep telling y'all, leave me alone. You know what I'm telling y'all? If we wasn't in this court of law, and we was in what I call my court of law, I would body all of y'all right now. That's what Woody's telling them. Right now, you're going to make me body something. Don't let me body something. But right now, you know, he's just a rat trapped in a cage, so he know he can't body nothing. But now they seeing how he is amongst his peers in the street. This is Little Woody in the street. telling somebody in the roller skating rink or wherever that they're accusing all these allegations of, you know, and they frustrating him. Little Woody's gonna tell him just what he just told her. My blood pressure is up, y'all pushing me over the limit. You gonna make me hurt something, man. Don't make me kill y'all up in here. Don't let me body something up in here. This is what Little Woody is saying right now, so you understand.
Quicker we get through this, the quicker we can leave you alone. Do you understand?
Okay, I don't recall.
Okay.
Check Little Woody out.
Going back to January 11th, 2015.
I don't recall.
Can I finish the question?
Aiden, listen to the question first.
When you went to the Atlanta Police Department, Detective Thorpe didn't ask you about Thug. You brought up Thug. Do you recall that?
I did.
You did.
Now he thinking.
Okay.
He thinking
So
of an
let's
answer.
continue. During your meeting
He thinking.
with Detective Thorpe, when you went down to the police department,
Now he like, oh, now you put me on blast that I ratted.
did you tell him about the beef that you were having with Kel,
Now he like, I can't
with
believe
Chef
this.
Kel?
Am I here to tell the truth?
See?
Or to
Now I'm
remember
gonna put
my
you on
lies?
blast. That's what he telling him.
I want you to
Now
tell the truth.
he letting her know, I'm gonna put you on blast. You want
But
me to tell the
keep going
truth.
to my lies, though.
See, you keep going to what you know is my lie.
Back in 2015, did you tell Detective Thorpe that this was a lie?
I would have told the police whatever. Listen, when they get me, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna try to tell them whatever I can to finesse my way out of whatever situation that I'm in.
See what I'm saying? He said whatever situation he in, he gonna tell them whatever they want to hear to get out. That's a rat mentality. That's a rat mentality. You understand? But a rat is so sneaky, they trying to manipulate the wise to believe that they're not ratting. He just said that he's gonna tell them whatever he gotta tell them, you know what I mean, to get out that situation. That's what Little Woody just said. Now that's a prime example, live play-by-play of a rat. Because you don't think that they're gonna go and check the information that you give, or you think if they go check it, that they're gonna see that it didn't really happen, they're gonna leave it alone. But what do you know, they're not playing fair? That's why they're dealing with you the same way you not playing fair. No one is playing fair. Let's get that right. The cops nor the robbers is playing fair. You know what I mean? They show you what they want you to perceive as fair. And that's what that is. Now, let's get back to Little Woody.
And it's only now in 2024 that you're saying that everything you said in 2015 is a lie. Is that correct?
Because I went to the feds. Y'all didn't let me out of jail till wait, four years later.
Right there, Woody saying, man, I done told y'all everything. And everything that I told y'all, y'all still locked me up, and I didn't get out of jail till 4 years later. And now you asking me about was what I said a lie, a lie? Y'all ain't playing fair. Y'all locked me up and sent me for 4 years. 4 years up the road up there. What, did you crazy? That's Little Woody.
So if I was telling the truth then, why it took y'all so many years to try to say, okay, he was being honest or whatever the case is? If I
Right there, he's saying, I done told you these lies about Thug over a decade ago. You didn't use them against him a decade ago. Now you're using them now. Why are you using them now when you knew they was lies then? You trying to make the lies that was lies then truth now, and now you telling me to tell the truth, and I'm telling you the truth. Then you know what I told you back then was a lie to get out. You couldn't get me, you couldn't get Thug, and you let it ride. Now you pick me back up as one of your lifetime rat bastards. They can just pick up whatever you want. So now you pick me up and say, oh, we want to pick that case up that we dropped the ball on Thug 10 years ago. You know, when you told us all those lies, now we want to make those lies look like they real again. So who we need to call in here to fill in this wheel, because you're the hub, Little Woody. And we need the spokes filled. So we need you to fill these spokes up, or at least give us a few people to go on so we can check them and get other spokes and get a complete wheel and take this man off the joint that's making all these moves that we jealous of. That's what that is. You understand? Now, let's finish it. Go
was
with it.
telling the truth, y'all would have made any case back then. Y'all knew I was lying. Y'all put me in jail. I go do my time. I get out of jail, try to get my life together. Y'all trying to drag me back into the...
Right there. What he saying, I done did my time, did everything y'all wanted. Y'all crossed me, sent me to jail, and now I'm back out. I'm trying to get my life together, forget that whole role in my life where I was a rat. And then now y'all trying to drag me back in. Yeah, I ratted back then. I'm trying to forget that because y'all crossed me and still sent me to jail. I thought if I ratted, nothing wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have went to jail, and you would have just let me go and they wouldn't have did nothing to Thug. You just needed me to say something to put down in paper. But now you being overzealous, you trying to bring it back to the courtroom to show what happened back then that we didn't know, what Thug did or didn't do, but we wanted to make it look like Thug did it. So I played the game to tell you that I was willing to make you think that I was going to play the game that Thug needed to, you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's get this thing rolling.
Lies that I don't made. Y'all, what's up?
Can I ask you this? In 2021, when you interviewed with investigator Viverito after you got out of prison, did you tell her that everything you said back in 2015 was the truth, but we as a state didn't believe you back then?
Go Woody.
So my thing is, right? I went to jail. So
He mad he
the
went to
lies
jail.
that I was telling, they didn't go for it. Y'all didn't go for it. Whoever didn't go for it. So I went to jail, did my time for it, right? And then y'all got me again. So guess what they say? Well, we're gonna bring up the name again, and guess what I'm gonna do? Try to finesse my way out of it again because y'all ain't touching for the lies I done told on them in the past. So guess what? It ain't nothing to put the blame on Thug for what I did. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blame him for.
Yo, you see what I'm saying? In other words, he's saying, man, y'all want me to get Thug, right? Y'all want me to get Thug so bad, so I'm gonna tell you whatever you want me to tell you to get Thug. Now, we done got Thug. Now, he can't get locked up because he couldn't get locked up before for the lies that I told, and then y'all done crossed me and put me in jail after I told you them lies, when I told you the lies, you was gonna keep it 100 and keep me off the street, but instead of keeping me off the street, you put me in a prison and had me doing X amount of years in prison. Now I'm home trying to get my life together, and I done took that under the chin that y'all crossed me and y'all not my friends and not my partners and y'all did a bad business transaction with me by telling me that if I told you, about what you wanted to hear about Thug, you would let me go, but instead you put me in prison, and then now I'm home and I know you're a piece of crap, and now you want to make a deal again. So you come to me make a deal again, but this time I already know that you're a piece of crap. I know that you lie. I know you threw me under the bus like you just did when you threw me in the prison. So now you want to play again, and I just get in a new situation. So all we doing is starting this cycle over again. That's why in Little Woody's head, Detective Thorpe is the dumbest human being they ever created, because you gonna come back to me after you cross me and I'm a street nigga and I know I can't kill you, but I could use what you're using to come at me to manipulate my way out of going to prison again. Okay, so let's play this game again, Detective Thorpe. That's what Little Woody told him. Y'all understood that? That was just a little too much for you. Just fall back.
And
I don't recall.
Okay, now let me ask you this. You keep talking about Thug.
Check this out.
But
He getting
were you
frustrated.
asked about other individuals as well? During all of these interviews, were you asked about Shannon?
And I'm going to put the blame on him.
Okay,
Listen.
were you asked about Demekion Garlington?
I'm going to put the blame on him.
Were you asked about Quindarius Zachary?
I'm going to put the blame on everybody but myself.
Right there. You heard? That's a true rat statement. You can't blame him for saying what he said because he's letting you know that he's a rat. But y'all want to sit there and manipulate this situation because he's an entertaining rat. That's what you call picking sides. He's a funny rat, so I'm going to allow him. You know what I mean? But it's supposed to just look at him as entertainment and still know that his core is a rat. That's what he did. He said, I wouldn't tell anybody to tell. This is what a rat do. If y'all never saw what a rat do, y'all see what a rat do right now. And that's what this is. It's not to disrespect him. I'm just calling a spade from a street point of view. Woody from the street, so Woody know what I'm saying is right. He don't want to accept it in his heart, which is understood because no one want to accept that they fell victim in their heart. You understand? So that's where we at. So now, he said, I'm going to tell anybody. Whatever you want me to tell him, I'm going to tell him. I don't care who I throw under the bus, because I'm thinking that you can't lock them up anyway because it's a bunch of lies. But you want to now turn the lies into the truth and want me to come in here and continue lying, but say that I'm telling the truth. When you know I'm lying, I know I'm lying, and now you want me to go in there on camera and turn in my camera to make a lie that I used to be used only as a lie. That nothing could come from, because nothing comes from a lie. And then now here you go, you coming at me and you telling me you want to make this lie the truth and want me to lie and say this lie is the truth. So now he putting them on blast. This is what the plan is. This is how they deal with him. All right, come on, Woody.
Okay. And during this time, did all the police, every time you spoke to someone, did they tell you that they are going to have to verify what you said?
And did they?
Key. In other words, he's saying, did they? They know it was a lie. They investigated and they know it was a lie 10 years ago. That's why they didn't do nothing on Thug. But now with new technology, new sympathy, and you know what I mean, the gun violence and the gang violence and the what's that drill music violence, now it's a different climate, and we could get the people of prepared to believe this bull crap. This is what's going on. So he said, did anything come from it? That's what he say. What he slick? What he tell them straight up? You know ain't nothing come from it, so why we in here? You know? And they trying to make it that what he said back then is the truth today when they knew it was a lie when they did the investigation. And then they tried to lie and say that they knew, you know what I mean, and verified the bullcrap lies that Woody is telling them that he told them, that they verified that the lies was the truth. And this is where Brian Steele is going to get up in a few minutes. Hold on. Woody.
My question to
Come
you,
and answer the question that she asked you.
did they tell you that we had to verify everything that you said?
I don't recall.
Okay.
Look, Woody set him up with that one.
And when they told you they had to verify what you said, you continued to talk to the police.
Because with the knowledge that I have, it's nothing to treat the police.
But if they had to verify what you said, they had to make
This
sure
is a
that what you
rat's
said was
mentality
true.
right here playing out in front
How
of you.
could you trick the police?
Easy.
See?
Overruled.
The rat think he's smarter than the
How
cat.
could you trick the police?
Easy.
How?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
You telling
Were
anything
you
else?
aware
He gonna tell it
that
later
the
though.
things that you talked about were verified?
Sustained. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Y'all all step back to
You see?
the jury room for me. Thank you.
Now here go Brian Steele. Check Brian Steele now how he gonna get him. Y'all pay attention. This is how you fight a rat right here. Brian Steele, official rat hunter. Check Brian Steele out now. Look at Thug. Salute. All right, let's get this thing going, Miss Whitaker. This is how they trick us out of our lives. So they taking a little bull crap break. Okay. That's the end of that one. So I'm gonna stop there, right? I'm gonna stop there.
Go out.
You can go out. Thank you.
You say go out?
I'm gonna stop there. So this is a prime example of when ratting goes wrong. There's a whole lot that I could say about this that associate this with my case because this is how my rat started my case the same as Woody. He went telling lies on my brother and, you know, they locked my brother up and then my name came up and before you know it, I got locked up, you know, for something that happened all the way in Virginia from a rat in Virginia telling on my brother and was using that rat as the hub and was trying to create the spokes and, you know, one of the spokes he created was different people that he sold drugs to. You understand? And then they brought from my brother once or twice or 3, 4, 5, 10, 50. It don't matter for you rat bastards. But the bottom line is they just brought from my brother. But instead, they put them on my indictment and say that I controlled those men that was buying drugs from a dude that my brother was selling drugs to, that he knew, but he didn't know the other person that person was selling the drugs to, and that person sold the drugs to somebody else, and that somebody else 3 lines down get busted, and then now they said that my brother's in charge because it was my brother's drugs that went to 3 lines. And then now I'm above my brother because I'm the one that sent the cocaine down to Virginia in the first place. I'm going to do a whole episode on this, but I want y'all to pay attention. And this is what happened. So when that King Rat, the hub in my case, when he mentioned that my brother was a kingpin down there, You understand? They didn't have a Kingpin case. My brother was a Kingpin, but they didn't have a case on the block that they went on because they wasn't working, controlled, organized, or supervised by my brother. My brother was just a drug dealer on that block, even though we sold multiple kilos, not grams. So you understand, right? I'm in a whole nother level. Oh, big shout out to Pro Say. Check out my man El Raw. Check out my man El Raw to get the Pro Say gear, man. I forgot I even had my man hat on. Big shout out to El Raw. Round of applause. Somebody let Al Raw know this is at 39 minutes. 39 minutes in, I did a promo for Al Raw, because that's family. He always look out. That's how we look out for each other, right? But let me ride back to where I was at. So they grabbed me and said, I was sending the drugs to my brother. My brother sold the drugs to 3 different people, and the third person and the second person and the first person, everybody that they sold the drugs to or that worked for them, my brother's in charge of, and being it is my drugs, now I'm the king. Yeah, I wasn't even out there selling no drugs. I don't know none of those players. Just the young man that came out my mama's womb with me. But I'll give you a whole show on that a little later. I just wanted to let y'all know that if you're not subscribed, subscribe, man. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, please hit the notification bell. That's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? I don't think that's asking too much, do you? Hit the notification bell if you're already subscribed, and subscribe. It's all I'm asking. All right, let's get this outro going, man. Oh, and cop the book of Rowan Harlem at rowanharlem.com. All right, am I right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What?
Fresh out the can of 26,
yeah.
He back on the strip, getting back in the mix.
Yeah.
What he mentions a gift.
Right.
You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this.
Real.
Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit.
Yeah.
Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn.
Real.
Sit front row and get Jews from a Kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So